This website, tio.run, is full of ridiculous programming languages that no sane programmer should ever use in a major project. I'm gonna go to random.org and try and pick a number between 1 and 420. Okay, it wants me to do the 330th programming language. Shtriped. It's the word striped, but it has an SH in its name. So, let's go ahead and look this up. Striped programming language. It's a minimalistic, white space sensitive procedural programming language. It only has 8 built-in commands whose names spell out the word. Okay, let's have a look at these custom programs. Oh my goodness, what? Are you kidding me? Is this is how you print hello world. Striped has no strings, only non-negative arbitrary precision integers. I can't speak right now. It's like this programming language is a tongue twister. You can print strings by encoding them as integers. The integer that encodes hello world is We're going to create a variable called at, I think. So, what's the E creates a variable and sets it to 0. I increases the value, so this will become 1. Print as integer. Okay, so let's try that. So P at. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Maybe there's easier. A truth machine. So let's have a look at this code. So initialize. Oh my goodness. I have no idea what's going on. This isn't working. Wait, hold on. Okay. So debug is kind of irrelevant at this stage because there is a working hello world program and it's this. Your digital teacher? What, with me not being able to formulate opinions because I'm desperately trying to read the documentation for this dumb programming language. Okay, so I don't think it's returning anything because my value is too low. So I need to declare a variable, and let's just call it colon because that seems to work. Okay, so we do have to increment it like that. This is T now. I want it to go, so this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I need to increase this 7 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I print it as a string, and that should give me an exclamation mark, right? Oh! We're learning! We're learning! Yes! We got an exclamation mark! I was right! Oh boy, this feels so good. Okay, so since I can't get comments to work, at least not yet, we just have to try and remember that this prints an exclamation mark, okay? Let's try to make a program that prints pizza time, okay? Okay, so I understand this. I understand that part, but it's this part that's throwing me off. Define a function called plus that returns x plus y. Aha! Okay. Alright, so you initialize a function like this, and then you call it again later on in the program. Right, okay, it's starting to make a little bit more sense. But what is x? What is x and y? Where do they come from? Chinese water torture, yeah. Oh! Okay. There we go. This is flow control. If we decrement enough to make Okay. We create a function that adds 2 values together. I'm gonna call them A and B for simplicity. So we need to increment A, increase A, and decrease B. Now and then call the loop. B is gonna be 0, and then it's going to complain. As soon as the variable complains, it's going to return the value of A. Okay? Have we got that right? So what we need to actually do is decrease A by 1. And then that's the end of the add function. Okay, so in order to test my addition function, what I'm gonna do is increase colon by 4, and then we're gonna create the semicolon, increase that by 3, and now we're going to add colon and semicolon together, which will make colon the exclamation mark. Oh. What is that? That's definitely not what I wanted. I don't know what my mental health is going to be like. It's probably going to be terrible. Let me remind you that this programming language was randomly picked for me. It's just printing the value of the semicolon. It's not actually, Oh, maybe I need to specify the value that it goes into. Like, an apostrophe. Oh, I forgot to initialize the apostrophe. Yes! Yes! We're gonna create a list of hexadecimal numbers that count from 1 to whatever, how it ends. 16. 1 is going to be 1, alright? And then we create the add function, which will add two variables together. I'm just creating a list of numbers so that I don't have to keep adding constantly, alright? Next we create 2, and we add 1 and 1 together and put it into 2, alright? Then we create 3, and we add 2 and 1 to get 3. We create 4. We add 2 and 2 to get 4. We create 5. No, hold on. I could just create like a never-ending list like this. 4, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh no, wait, no, I can't do that. I have to go to A. Okay, A, B, C, D, E, and then F. F will be the last one. Okay. Let's see what happens when we print F. We should get 15. Yes! We got 15! Yes! Aren't you guys happy? Aren't you guys happy that we figured out how the addition system works? We're gonna create an exclamation mark, and I know that the value of this is 7, alright? So all we have to do is we have to add, You're right, this is Chinese water torture. Okay. We're creating pizza time. That's what we're trying to make. We're trying to make it say pizza time. So, we want an exclamation mark. An exclamation mark has a value of 7. I'm just gonna create a variable called 0. That's 0, alright? So, 7 and 0 into exclamation mark. Okay, so exclamation mark is 7, alright? Where's a space? Okay, a space is 6. So, we're going to create that first. So now we have a space and we have an exclamation mark, okay? We're going to try printing we should get an exclamation mark, a space, and then an exclamation mark. Yes! Yes! Okay, we're on the right track. Alright. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Okay. So we need a value of 54 to get a P, alright? I'm gonna create variables of 10s, okay? So, at is going to be, 15 plus 5, alright? So that is 20. I know this is very confusing, but this is what esoteric programming languages are like, okay? You have to understand that. I'm torturing myself for the benefit of no one. P is going to be the value 54, which is percent, which is 50, and then 4, which is 4, and then we add those together and we get P. To get T, we need 50 and we need 8. Okay. Let's test that. Yes, we are getting somewhere. We are slowly constructing the sentence. Lowercase a is 71. All right? I need to construct some more stuff. Okay. This is going to be the value of this plus 10. And then this and is going to be the value of that plus 10. We're doing good. We're doing good. The only one we have to be careful of is I and E, because I and E are reserved commands in this programming language, okay? There's going to be an E, there's going to be an I, there's going to be a Z, there's going to be an M. That's fine. Okay, we're figuring this out. We're figuring this out. We're so close. I can taste it. If A has a value of 71, that means that E must have a value of 75. If E has a value of 75, then I has a value of 75. F is 76, G is 77, H is 78, I is 79. Now M. J, K, L, M. It's 4 more than I. And I is 79, which means that M is going to be 83. So 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. Okay, Z is 96. And now I should be able to do this. We're all waiting for this moment. Come on, come on. Oh no! What did I do? Variable E has already been declared in this scope. Okay, where did I declare it? Oh no, we can't use E because that's the hexadecimal stuff. Right, so we need to think of something else that's not an E. Let's just call it a question mark, okay? Yeah, okay, so E everywhere is a question mark, alright? Now let's click the play button. Yes! Yay! We did it! Let me just explain what's been happening to you. I've been trying to use this esoteric programming language called Shtriped, and I've been trying to print pizza time in it, okay? Now that doesn't sound too bad, except this programming language has no strings. So the only way to print it out is to manually get the code of every single letter. So let me explain what happens. First, we initialize the variable 1 and we set it to 1. Now we create this function that adds 2 values together. It adds to the first value and subtracts from the second value, and it keeps going until this value hits -1, at which point the loop ends. Then, because this one counted up 1, we take away from that, and that is the ending. That is the ending value. We are creating all the numbers on the natural number line from 1 to 10, pretty much, with this addition function, so I don't have to type out too many lines, alright? The value of 6 in the code is a space, so that's what that becomes. The value of 7 is an exclamation mark. The value of, what is it? 54 is an uppercase P. 58 is a T, an uppercase T. The value of 71 is a lowercase a. Now this, I can make this an uppercase E now. I, and then M, and then Z. So that gives us pizza time. Now that we have made this simple program, and you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and save this. It's very important that I have this on record so that I don't lose it. This is a very important program. Okay, what should my next program be? Creating incredibly high numbers is not difficult. What is difficult is actually making functions. So I think, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna do the Fibonacci sequence. Okay, well, let's just start with the F function, which is the Fibonacci sequence. We add X and Y together, and that gets put into Z, alright? Z is the answer. Now, once Z is the answer, what we need to do is we need to set Y to X and X to Z. Okay, so we're gonna add A and B together, and that becomes C. Then, we're gonna add A and 0 together, that becomes B. Then we're gonna add C and 0 together, and that becomes A. And then, we're gonna call that... We call the function inside of itself. We need to print the value of C as an integer. So, print as integer. Okay, PC. Okay, so you know what? I think we need another variable. The reason this is so hard to learn is because it's an esoteric programming language. If I was using a regular programming language, it would be fine. But this stupid programming language is designed to be hard to use. And I am torturing myself on purpose. N is going to be the number of times the code gets run. So we're going to do this, let's say, 50 times. No, actually, let's just stick with 10. Let's start with 10 or 20. 20. We'll start with 20. I'm putting all my eggs in one basket. Let's do this. Oh! We got somewhere, guys. Okay, the only problem is that it's printing everything to the one line, you see? And that's not what we want. So, what we need to do is we need to find the new line character, 2. It has a value of 2. So, we need to print 2. No. We print 2 as a string. Okay. Progress. But it's doing something wrong. It goes from 1 to 2 to 13. Hold on, let me look up the Fibonacci sequence. Fibonacci sequence, okay? 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 12. Okay. So we are getting somewhere. But here, it starts adding tens. Okay, okay. That should be it. No, we need to print 0 as well. Print 0. Oh shoot, I forgot to print the new line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so it's too much. I'm gonna put the print in front of this. Let's see if that works. Oh shoot, does it really begin with 0? Does it have to begin with 0? What is the Fibonacci sequence? The Fibonacci sequence is one of the most famous. It is 0. It does start 0, okay. But how can it do 0? Oh, maybe I need to do B. Maybe I need to print B. Maybe that's the solution. Yes! It did 25 in 2.5 seconds. So now, let's see how it does 28. It did 28 in 8 seconds. Okay. So we're getting there slowly. It's struggling to do all of this because the more it adds, the longer it has to churn away, but it is definitely making the Fibonacci sequence. I bet Trottle1, if he ever sees this stream, will absolutely love this. Will love me freaking out over this language. And you know what? Of all of these variables, I have not used take input or trash. Okay, I don't care about trash. That's not that's not important, but take input, that's pretty important. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to take input as integer. Yeah, okay. So that means that you can specify exactly how many Fibonacci numbers you want. Yay! I did it! Now you can specify the exact number of numbers that you want from the program. Ah! Oh, that feels really good. This is a good time for me to say that I've sufficiently learnt Shtriped. The goal of the stream was to learn an esoteric programming language, and I have, to an extent, learned Shtriped. So, round of applause.